This frontal wig is for the rich people that have a lot of money to spend, that doesn't care to waste money, and you like to look good. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ebony. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Malta, and if you're seeing this beautiful face for the very first time, you're all welcome. Kindly support me by clicking on that red button that says subscribe and turn on the bell so whenever I upload a new video you will be notified. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for tuning in once again, guys. So guys, in today's video I just want to show you the difference between a closure 4x4 closure and a frontal. This is a frontal and this is a normal closure. They are all lace closure or lace frontal. And I want to tell you the difference. This one is this is the frontal. I have this kinky coil frontal, and this one is what I'm having on my head now. And this frontal, as you can see, is a lot of people like this frontal because you can style it any style you want. You can make it center part or back side part, any part you want to part it. And this frontal is much more expensive than the closure. But one thing I want to tell you about, this is the frontal. Let me show you the closure. And this is 4x4 closure. This is a normal closure. You can see it's very small, so you can just use it for just the middle or the side pattern. So guys, and if you know this video is all about how to be a bit economical about your situation of life, guys. If for example, sorry guys, you might be hearing some noise because I'm filming this video from the shop. I'm very close to the road, and I have some clients in the other side doing their hair. They might be making noise bit by bit, so just ignore the noise and focus on me. I'm sorry about that. So guys, this frontal, you can see here, this frontal, the closure, this closure lasts longer than the frontal. Ask me why. And the frontal is more expensive because this closure, most time you don't even need a glue to glue it. Sometimes, most time you don't need glue, you don't need gel, you don't need, so you just put it on your head, center part or side part, you just comb it and you are good to go. But the frontal here, if you really want this frontal to be beautiful, you have to glue it either with gel, either with spray, either with the glue, anything you want to glue it, like what I'm having on my head now. This one took me like 30 minutes to glue this, even almost 1 hour, because you have to glue, tie it, use gel, a lot of job to do. And at the end of the day, after taking off this glue from my hair, you'll find out that the closure is a bit thin. Either with, if you use a very strong glue, it will stain with a bit of glue and it doesn't look nice. And if you are the type that doesn't like to sleep with it on the hair because it's not that comfortable as much, like it's not too comfortable, like if you are the type that doesn't like to sleep with your hair because the thing is like inching you, because this, when you glue the hair on your hair, it's as if something is dragging you, like you feel something very strong to your scalp, which is not that comfortable, but not to everybody anyway. So by the time you take it off with force, maybe you want to try to take it off that very day, you might damage your natural hair or even damage the closure. That is another disadvantages of the closure. But this closure is very beautiful, guys. Like the closure is this frontal, sorry, this frontal is very beautiful. This one, this wide one, is called frontal, is very beautiful. When you have it on your hair, it looks very nice, very beautiful. You look very, very kinky. But there is a lot of work with the frontal. If you don't know how to apply the glue, you don't know how to apply the gel, sometimes you have it at home and you'll just be thinking, oh, how am I going to do this hair? With this frontal, sometimes when you have it, you can't even style it by yourself. You have to go to the salon to tell them, please help me style my hair, I'm going to an event, So that's why I said that this frontal is for the rich people. By the time you glue this hair for like 5, 6, 7, 10 times, for example, you end up that the glue has stained your closure and you will not really like it as much. So if you know you don't have a lot of money, if you're a beginner of wig, I will always advise you to go for normal closure first. Buy a lot of closure wig first before you start investing on frontal, because most time you might end up not being satisfied with the frontal, because you'll be looking for someone to gum it for you. By the time you go to the salon, every time you have to pay money, please help me to gum my hair. And if you don't want to spend a lot of money, you want to save yourself from that stress, it's better for you to go for normal closure like this. This is a normal closure. So guys, this one is a normal closure. If you are a beginner, you are just starting to buy wig afresh, or weaves afresh, and you don't have a lot of money, you don't have a lot, you better go for this closure. Don't start with frontal, because frontal is very expensive to maintain. And one other thing is that this frontal, after a while, it doesn't last like the weave. After a while, they start pulling off bit by bit, and you still have to change the frontal again. So I'll advise you, if you are very rich, you are posh, you have money, you want to buy, you can always buy frontal. While you use it for like 2-3 times, the frontal is old or it has ripped off, you can easily buy another one, because money is not your problem. But if you are not rich, you don't want to invest a lot of money on hair, then go for normal closure. So guys, I think I've talked a lot in this video, and the one I have on my head now is a frontal, and I love it so much. I love it so much. It's more beautiful than the closure. It looks more fashion than the closure, but there's a lot of work. Like, you have to work. This one took me almost like 1 hour, more than 30 minutes, because you have to first you have to clean your scalp of your hair very well. Then you have to cornrow your hair so that your hair will be very flat, so that when you put the frontal, it will not be so like too big. Then secondly, you have to first protect your natural hair by using a net or something to protect your natural hair. Then you have to gum this frontal on the net, like on the hair again. Then after gumming it with a glue or a spray, then you have to tie it and leave it to dry for some time. Then you have to take it off and also put a gel to style it, and also tie it again and dry it up. It's a lot of job, and you have to sit style, choose on how you want to style it. So it's a lot of job. So that's why I will recommend you, if you are new, you just starting the business, like you're just starting, you don't have a lot of money. I keep on saying money because frontal is expensive. It's for the rich people, because when you use it for like maximum of 10 times, like really gum. And if you have a frontal wig and you don't gum it, you don't glow it, it doesn't look nice. Like, you don't see the fitting, you don't see the fashion doesn't really show. It's like you are using normal closure. So if you want to go for closure is this one here, that is 4x4, very short. It's either for center pattern or for side pattern. And if you are it, and another thing is that frontal hair does not suit everybody. I personally, that I'm talking to you now, frontal hair is not really good for me. Like, it's not my style, because my natural hair is up to here. That's why, if you can see very well, this lane of my frontal is not the perfect one, it's not the best. But just because my hair is my natural hair is up to here, and I have to hide it, so I have to start gumming from inside and just push some of the hair out, so that I'll be able to get a good style of it. But it's not good for me. So the frontal hair is not good for everybody. Depends on your shape of head. Like, if your hair is too much in the front, you have issues by gumming the frontal. So guys, and the closure might be for the closure doesn't have any problem. Closure, you just put it on your hair, any style, you are free to go, you are good to go. So if you ask me now which one do I prefer, I will tell you that I prefer the closure, because it's very easy. You will be free, you don't have stress with the closure. But if you ask me which one is more beautiful, I think the frontal is more beautiful if you don't have issues with your hair too. That is another thing. So, and which one is more economical? The closure is more economical, why the frontal is more expensive. Ask me which one is more posh. The frontal is more posh, while the closure is normal. So guys, if you have watched this video to this stage and you enjoyed it and you love it, And if you've ever had any problem with your frontal wig or your frontal closure, let me know in the comment section. If it's a problem for you to glue it on your head, let me know in the comment section. Tell me which one you prefer more, if it's the frontal or the closure. So for me to make this hair, I have to take like 1 hour extra, but if I'm using closure wig, it's just like 5 minutes work, I'm done. So that is why I'm telling you that this one is more like the closure is better. Like you will not stress at all. Like it's very easy and very easy, less stress. So yeah, will bring me to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoy it, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, and share this video with your friends and your family. Let them know, like mostly for ladies that knows about frontal and closure. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.